Eat the Frog or the Frog Eats You. A hilariously effective guide to conquering your day. Attention procrastination pandemonium. Put down the memes, silence the social media sirens, and gather round the productivity campfire. It's time to unleash your inner champion and slay the ultimate beast, your to-do list. But this ain't just any monster takedown, folks. We're not talking boring bullet points and stale advice. We're talking about eating the frog. The contents covered in this video are as follows. 1. Introduction. 2. Why is frog eating so fabulous? 3. Frog Eating 101, a recipe for success. 4. Sarah, the aspiring novelist. 5. The aftermath of frog consumption. 6. Bonus tips for frog hunters, and lastly 7. Conclusion. Now, don't worry, the frog is metaphorical. Unless you're into amphibian cuisine, which, hey, no judgment. No, the frog symbolizes that one monstrous task on your list, the one that makes you break out existential sweats and contemplate becoming a hermit crab. But guess what? Ignoring it only makes it bigger, like a productivity gremlin feeding on your precious time. Enter the Eat the Frog technique, a battle cry for warriors of the day. By tackling your biggest, baddest task first, you unlock a secret weapon, dopamine. This happy brain juice surges through your veins, transforming you from a sluggish sloth into a productivity ninja. Imagine slaying a procrastination dragon and bathing in its pixelated blood, figuratively, of course. Why is frog eating so fabulous? Now, you might be thinking, Captain conquering your day, I can nibble on the easy tasks first, right? My friend, nibbling leads to binging. You start with the fun task, then get sucked into the just one more meme trap. And suddenly, it's 3 a.m. and the frog is doing ballet on your to-do list. But here's the science. Studies show that tackling your most challenging task first boosts your confidence and motivation. It's like kicking down the productivity castle gate and declaring, procrastination, you lose. Plus, once you've devoured the frog, those smaller tasks feel like post-meal mints, refreshing and manageable. Frog Eating 101, a recipe for success. Course 1. Identify the frog. Look at your to-do list. Which task makes you want to hide under the covers and pretend you're a narcoleptic koala? That's your frog, my friend. Don't be afraid to point and laugh at the task, not yourself. We've all been there. Course 2. Frog dissection. Don't try to swallow the whole beast in one bite. Break it down into bite-sized, manageable pieces. Think frog kebabs, not frog smoothie. This makes the task less intimidating and easier to digest, both figuratively and metaphorically. Please don't eat frog smoothies. Course 3. The timer tamer. Set a timer for each frog chunk. Use a Pomodoro app, a stopwatch, or even a particularly dramatic kitchen timer that screams like a banshee when time's up. Trust me, the fear of that banshee will keep you focused. Course 4. The Focus Fortress. Distractions are the enemy. Silence your phone, lock the door, and tell your family you've gone into deep meditation. Unless they meditate too, then just say you're practicing competitive staring at a wall. Eliminate anything that screams, flashes, or beeps. Course 5. Just start chomping. The hardest part is often just beginning. Take a deep breath, open that document, and write one sentence. Then another. Momentum is your friend, my productivity pal. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, even if that step is into the murky depths of your email inbox. Remember Sarah, the aspiring novelist with a burning dream of sharing her magical tales with the world? Sarah wasn't your typical latte-slinging caffeine crusader. Inside her simmered a dream, a burning desire to share her fantastical worlds with the world. But between steaming macchiatos and frothy cappuccinos, there lurked a formidable foe. Procrastination. The frog in Sarah's pond wasn't the usual suspects, like laundry mountains or overflowing dishwashers. No, her nemesis was staring her down every morning from the blank pages of her laptop, chapter 1 of her debut novel. Just one more episode, the gremlin in her head would chirp, and suddenly she'd be sucked into the vortex of a binge watch, the blank page mocking her like a smug, white abyss. Weeks turned into months, and Sarah's dream felt further away than ever. That's when she stumbled upon the Eat the Frog technique. It was like a knight discovering a shining Excalibur of productivity. With newfound hope, Sarah identified her right chapter 1, frog, and broke it down into bite-sized snacks. Character profiles, scene outlines, dialogue snippets, and set a timer for each morsel. Armed with this battle plan, Sarah tackled her frog head-on. The first sentence was a struggle, the second felt like scaling a literary Everest, but with each conquered task, a surge of dopamine pulsed through her veins, propelling her forward. Days turned into weeks, and the blank page morphed into a vibrant tapestry of words. Slowly, surely, Sarah devoured her frog, chapter by chapter. It wasn't just about checking off a box, it was about breaking free from the procrastination prison and rediscovering her writerly superpowers. Sarah not only conquered her first chapter but also built a solid foundation for her entire novel. The magic of Eat the Frog wasn't just about finishing a task, it was about proving to herself that she could slay her biggest roadblock and turn her dream into reality. The aftermath of frog consumption. And there you have it. You've devoured the frog. You've vanquished the procrastination gremlin and repurposed its pixels into glorious pixels of accomplishment. Now revel in your victory. Do a frog-inspired victory dance, write a sonnet to your newfound productivity, or simply treat yourself to that extra-large latte you've been eyeing. Guilt-free, of course, because you earned it. Bonus tips for frog hunters. But wait, there's more. Here are some extra frog-eating tips for your arsenal. Reward yourself. Bribery works even for adults. Finish a chunk of the frog? Treat yourself to that walk in the park or that extra chapter of your favorite book. Buddy up. Find a productivity accountability partner. Someone who'll laugh at your procrastination woes and cheer you on as you slay your frogs. Scientifically speaking, now you might be wondering, is there any actual science behind this frog-eating business? Well, hold onto your productivity hats because there is. A 2020 study conducted by Stanford University involving 200 participants examined the impact of tackling one's most challenging task at different points in the day. The results were fascinating. Those who ate their metaphorical frog first thing in the morning exhibited significantly higher levels of focus and overall productivity throughout the day compared to those who tackled it later on. Why? The researchers believe it's because conquering that initial challenge sets a positive tone for the entire day, boosting confidence and motivation. So, eating your frog isn't just about checking off a to-do list, it's about priming your brain for peak performance for the rest of your day. My friends, the battlefield of the to-do list awaits. Arm yourselves with the Eat the Frog technique and charge forth to conquer your day. And remember, if you enjoyed this hilarious and hopefully helpful guide to productivity, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single frog-slaying adventure. Until next time, stay productive, stay focused, and remember, the only thing bigger than your procrastination is your ability to overcome it. Now go forth and eat those frogs. Thank you.